Hello everyone, welcome back to Rainier Island. Here we are in August. It's raining, even though the forecast says it should be sunny. And we've got a couple of minor problems. We've filled this up. Like, that's the only real major problem. Hope you enjoyed the bonus episode. And yeah, turns out I didn't actually need to rush any of that stuff over there, because if we're doing the wheat and the barley, well, we've got a grace month. However, I did get that all done. What I do want to do, however, is... well, we've gotten a bit of canola, some clothes. Where is the raspberries? We're going to get that out of there. Okay, it's enough to actually make some space. That'll do for now. I'm going to juggle pallets around. Where are we? You know what's raining? We'll grab this one. So yes, this is all one nice big grass field now. It will go into canola. Granny is probably not actually going to keep up with the 40 sheep. It's going to be close, but that's fine. So we've got this here. A bit interesting planting that corner up there. I've regrassed the entire area, chopped a bit off the end. So we'll have some extra space to get some more olives along when we decide to do that. But yeah, there's all of this returned. I don't know exactly how that fence line is going. Well, exactly where it's going to go, finish, etc. I've also sold a whole bunch of stuff out, so we've got way less clutter there. I got rid of one of the trailers because it just wasn't that useful for anything that we would use it for. And the truck's still down at the shop. I have repaired it up though. That's still got 20,000 worth of oats. Actually, on that note, I don't think in fact, I know for a fact that I haven't stopped the distributing on the palletizer. Not that it really matters that much, but yeah. I moved everything around. Palletizer is this one here. Palletizer oats. Change the output mode. Oh, it didn't actually need to. And we'll just keep it. Okay, so we've got... well, let's get back into the tractor. So we've got the raspberries. So we can get rid of those. Those are okay money for right now. That's the screen I'm looking for. Raspberries. Yeah. Doesn't really change that much anyway, so... yeah. Those aren't too shabby. Well, the garlic's actually doing okay. We could pop the garlic out. I want to get some money in so we can at least buy that roller. I realized also that grass roller also has a planting module that you can get, so we could, depending on how the equipment situation goes, what did I get out? We could possibly use it for planting the grass. Lightening the load being the key thing that I realized is need to streamline it way better, along with getting that stone picker. Pickled. That's still got a 13, can go up another 150. There, yeah, we'll get the chilies out as well. Yep. Almost enough space, so you know the drill. I think this will do. I mean, if we need more money, we can always do another sales run, but yeah. I want to get the grass roller today. Ooh, get off there. That's good. So 7 pallets of the raspberries, 9 of the pickled garlic, and 17 of the chilies. They're not the best prices for these, but that's fine. Oh, I also was using that front loader. I was able to stack those straw bales quite nicely. It's able to just lift. Actually, let's get out and have a look at it. It can kind of get 2 of them just off the ground and move, and then it can also lift one unattached, so it's pretty good. So we've got all of that straw there. Got some plans for it. Are we going to have the money to implement those plans this month? Nope. Not a chance. Well, actually, maybe there's a chance. We'll see. Step 1, get this down, sell it, get that grass roller. There we go, there is our truck in the shop. And, alright, this isn't going to be top dollar, and that is actually fine. 45,000, actually a little bit more than I was expecting. Actually, you know what, while we're here, let's buy some fuel for this. And jump into here. This manure spreader turned up. I am kind of tempted because it is it's just bigger than the other one. But also we don't have proper manure production yet. On that note, I probably should, well, no, we don't need more manure yet. We're good for now. We want a grass roller. Grassland care. That'd be nice. And this is what we can do. Actually, how much? 160. Okay, yep. No, that's fine. That's fine. That is more than fine. Combinations? Just wait. Okay, customize. Oh, that one can't. Okay, the regular one. The regular one can plant. The big one, it just rolls. That's cool. Nice sort of point of difference for the modded content. I like that. Main color. Here we go. Doesn't actually cost us anything. Nice. We're gonna go with what? Light grey? Yeah, it's better. Get rid of the plate. The tires are fine. And we're just gonna buy that. We actually have a lot of money. It's 48,000. That is technically another piece of land. That's a quandary. And do that. Actually, you know what? I know that it can't do it, but I need to check. If we can get that trailer on the back of this, which is not going to happen. We could almost get the truck on it. There is no hitch on this, so it's... Yeah. No, didn't think so. Needed to check just for my own peace of mind. We can just park up there. And we'll get back to this. Oh, how do I... Oh, this is going to be fun to back it on there. And also get it back intact. Okay, so we got 48,000. We need to grass roll some fields. I've missed. Okay. You just abuse it on. It's fine. It works. So much for this. Why can't I hear it rain? Even though it's sunny. Strap that down. Let's get this back. I might just also reload the save just to clear out that, because I'm not seeing any rain, right? No, I'm hearing rain. I'm not seeing anything. The wipers aren't going. Tractor's not liking it. I'll see you in a bit. There we go. Nothing like a bit of a save and restart. Now we've got this big old roller. Oh wow, they're big. Okay, what we want to do is I just want to check the map. It is not for... okay, it's not going to go away. Maybe if I roll it, it might go away. There's no fertilization. You know, we'll just get the worker to do it. Reset. Yeah. We'll leave that to it, and we'll just get out of the way. It's going to cost us a little bit of money, but that is fine, because I want to do something else. So we've got everything sold that we're going to sell this month. That's going to get that rolled. I'll probably just roll it, move it off, get it plowing, and then move some stuff over to the other... You know what? Let's get Rex out. Gave everything a hose down before... well, after we did everything last time. Everything was pretty mucky. Alright, Rex. Let's get in here. Let's get that... plow out of here. And it's not allowing fields, which is always good to double check. We'll just park that there, and we'll leave it here because I'll use it to move probably the roller over while plowing is happening. But that is good enough for now. Let's check the map. Oh, look at that. I mean, it's fine. This will all even out quite nicely. But what we can do, so I'm pretty sure we can do, is we actually do have enough money. Let's just jump over to the pickle production. Need to finish this off. Oh, you got a box for me. You got 2 boxes for me. Ooh. We're only doing the plain water recipe out of this as well. So once we can actually get some manure production going, we can drop that in here. It'll sub itself to fertilizer. We'll lose a bit in the conversion rate, but that's fine. They can get producing. Yeah, we do need to ramp up that production, but we don't really have the means. Sort of just buying a lot of manure. Ooh, it's a bit icky there, isn't it? Not worrying about that just yet. Where do I want to put this next lot of stuff? I kind of want to have this wrap around. So we could have, well, we're going to have the main drag going up there, so we don't really need a coastal road going along there, which is good. So I think we're going to, painting. We were using asphalt dusty US. And this is the main one, so I'll make it a bit bigger. Now, where those nice flowers, yes, we can have a drive past there, but we're not going to go crash through the... Ooh, I nearly went over our property boundary. Where is our property boundary? Right there. There we go. That will work. That'll work admirably. Yep, that works perfectly fine for me. We're going to get into here. We've got 46,000 left. This is not where I'm going to find something. While I was doing all of the ploughing and everything on the other fields last episode, off screen, I was busy catching up on videos, and Ruster was using this in his triple threat challenge. Now we've got, some of these use straw. Now, we can do, those don't, and they do stuff. That one does, and it does the grains. Like, we can make cotton in there if we needed to. Well, this is the big ones up there, right? Yeah. And they might even have a bulk output as well, so that is good. I like that. Means we could look at using these to do potato? Potato. Interesting leaving it there for that long. It reverted to being a rice thing. But there's also these here as well. Now, I don't believe there's any productions whatsoever to take mushrooms and move them on to anything else. And honestly, I'm fine with that. I'm actually okay with that. We have, what is it? I think it comes out on, doesn't really matter which way it comes out. I'm actually fine with it. You know, we're going to go for a free place, and this is just going to be coming off. Well, actually, no. I want to have this so we have an access road. Let's see if we can be a little bit more sympathetic to the shape of the land. I think actually maybe going like that is 400. There's a 300 in there. So somewhere around there is going to be about the best we can manage. Customizations? Oh, you can customize. Left side spawn. The question is, are we looking at it on the left side? Also, where's my cursor gone? I've actually just straight up lost it. Yeah. If it's on the right hand side and we're looking at it, I'm kind of, now we'll have it on the left so it's not visible from the water. Yep. And done. Well, it could have gone worse. Anyway, why have you not finished yet, mate? What am I paying you for? Okay, now you're done. Cool. Hold that up. It's good to own our own grass roller. Gotta say, like, that is... Oh, we're probably going to want to, like... maybe... Ooh, actually, we're probably going to want to have two of them, aren't we? One to do, like... our... what would you call it? The conditioning. Although, if we get proper manure production up, we can kind of stop doing it. It's a lot, well, save some time. Because this is very labor intensive, even with having a worker. Alright, so let's get your reset. Okay. Off you go. And we'll just jump over to this so we're out of the way. Now, I want to go over to here. We're going over here. Visit. And we can block the spawn, but it doesn't matter because with that other mod that I'm running and the... No, let's just go into here. Productions. This is the enhanced doohickey. So we've got water and straw. Just water, straw, and manure. So it's same quantity, same cycles. You just get 18, 4 for 18. You add twice as many resources in, you get twice as much, and then you add that on there and you get doubles it again. And then there's also the oysters. Right. Enoki versus... So the Enoki peak at 828 in January. And the oyster peaks at the same time, twice as much. Why? 240, we'll just look at the water recipes, right? Slightly fewer cycles and slightly worse return. Gotcha. So I'm going to activate it. I'm going to not spawn the goods. I want to change its output to spawn. And you know what? We'll just change you to spawn as well, just so I don't ever have to worry about it. And ooh, what's the capacities of this? How much do you take? You take... Oh, you don't take much at all. Right. Let's just pop this over here. We're going to want this over here. I wonder if I can get any trailer onto this thing's pin. Especially that one there. If I can, this is going to make my life a lot easier for running stuff around. So we've got $14,000 and no good sales left for the month. We've got emergency money in the form of everything, right? It does not take that. And where's the other end? Can I get it onto this? The answer is yes, surprisingly. Is it going to go very well? No, probably. We'll see. No great rush. That's going to take a while to plow up. And then, worst case, if it does get ahead of us, I'll just take it over with the grass roller and it can start over there and we'll run some stuff. Hey, look, another bit of flour. This is struggling. This is struggling, so I can handle 20,000 litres of straw. Put that off there. ACB. So 2 full bales. Oh yeah, managed to clip it and straighten it up. I totally swear that's what I meant to do. Now, got a bit of practice last time doing this. It's 1 full bale there. As you can see, it moves it a lot easier. Ooh, I just noticed we're actually starting to make a noticeable dent in its charge. And if we go, I don't know, well, just try and get it on that at all. That'll do. Let's just strap that down so things don't go wrong. Grab ourselves another one. Now I know that there are 2 part bales in here. Do I know where they are? No. Other than they're in here somewhere, so we'll find them eventually, but it's not that one, so that'll do. I'll get this run over to our new little mushroom. Whoa, don't fall over. Probably shouldn't have it so high, trying to do maneuvers, right? There we go. Honestly, I'm going to go probably get the gator to do the actual running around. Here we go. Oops. He's still going fine. Right. I'll get this sorted. Should only take me a couple of minutes. Alright, I've just got the zone markers back on so we can see what we're doing. So there appears to be, well, that's the water input. So I'm going to assume that we drop at the same spot. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Okay. So that's where the pallets spawn. What? So that is actually that's the left side, so it's looking that way with the water trigger at the top. Ooh, there's our wage payments. Oh well, this is fine. So I want to flatten that out so we can come. Do we want to be loading? No, we want to come in the other way, so we're going downhill with the weight. So we want to be a road. Probably just in. Probably come off here, turn around, all the way around, and probably just have a weird circly thingy here. Okay, now that also means on the hour the water distributor should have shifted a whole lot of water over. I only brought 18,000 litres of straw across. Where did that extra 11 litres come from? Magic! Or something. Alright, well that's on the go. Cool. We got anything more to... Yeah. Why do I have the interactive zone markers turned off? Because of this. It's a bit messy. They help, but when you start doing what we're doing... Oh, actually, can I just pick that up on... There we go. Saves him to do some silly reversing maneuver. Ooh, excuse me. Oh. What a hiccup. And he is still a trundling along. We may need to sell some more stuff, to be honest. Those worker fees might end up being a bit on the way of ouchie. So we'll just drive straight through here, and we'll drop the trailer here. Over here with this. And that's right, I wanted to come over here and grab these loose bales. We've also got all the straw in here. I think we're just going to leave that there as like the emergency stockpile if we need it for the when we get to water buffalo. I think we overfilled it. We'll use this just to get rid of those loose little bales. Finally. And we can also just, well, I mean, we could even just bucket it out. I think the trailer takes it. But I'm going to get on with this. I wanted to put a road in, but don't think that's going to be happening with the monetary situation right now. Oh, look at that. Snug. Just enough space for it all. Beautiful. Okay, well, get this back to the yard. And no, I'm just going to take a shortcut. I actually do need to. I've got the roll already over thing. I was just going to leave the Rex over there, but can't. Because I moved everything inside with the weather. That lasted longer than it should have. Let's alright. Rex, my friend. I think being a 30 horsepower deficit might be pushing it for that one, but I mean, I can plant with them. It's perfectly fine for planting. So I'll slap him on the planter once we've got it picked, because I'll show you. Where are we? Let's get over to here. Oh, we've dug up huge stones this time around. I don't know what the logic is to all that, but that is going to make a really good haul. It's going to not be great for the front loader, because it's going to fill up so quick, and to the best of my knowledge, I can't stick a weight of any form on the back of it. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to take a while, I think. But I mean, I'll get onto it, I guess. Filled up the last of the pallets of those seeds that we had lying around. They're into here now. Nice and shiny now that it's had a wash. That can stay there. We've got this guy over here. I really do feel that there's going to be another sales run later this month. We'll figure out what it's going to be. This is going to take a little bit, so I'll check back in probably much later on, but it'll just be a moment for you. That was a decent amount of stone. I've got things relocated over to the other area, so we can just plot away at that at some point. Let's get a headland done on here. In fact, we probably want to do 2 headlands just because of how narrow it gets up there. The work is probably getting close to finishing rolling the second field. Get canola into here. Next month we're planting wheat and barley. Let's do that. Yeah, it's very, very snug. But little old Rex does well. Did I actually get that corner? Huh. But didn't get fertilized. Oh well. No idea why, but it's fine. I've had a few cases of that. Just things going a bit wonky for some reason. We'll just nip around here. Oh, he doesn't like starting. Fair enough, though. I am asking him to do some non-standard work. There we go, he just finished that, so we'll just raise that up. We'll get over here, so he's done this one as well, done the big one. Half tempted to start him on this one. Actually, yeah, no, let's just do it, and then I'll have a coffee while I wait for him to plow up one of the fields, and then I can stone pick that one. Here you go. Okay, Rex. I'm very impressed by this little fella. He ain't no Tony. Tony's little brother. In case you're wondering. Actually, let's haven't checked that for a bit. Nope. There's Rex. There's a bigger one. There's Tony. There's a quad track version too. But we'll just get that into there. Lock it onto that. Yeah. Drive around and around in circles a few times. But I feel that we're getting near the end of the episode. A few things have popped around the place. What was that? I think we were spending, what, 2,000 monthly on our operating costs? I'd love to stick a worker on this, but we can't because we're already using them. Oh, brutal. Needs a... Mind you, actually leave this particular bit of gear because we can't put fertilizer in it. I don't think the workers will tolerate it. So I guess that's something. I guess. Alright. The other thing that we could look at doing, and we probably should do for next planting season, is upgrading the tractor, upgrading the plow so it's bigger so we can do everything, do that mess quicker. I mean, it's only going to add, what, 0.6, maybe up to a full meter onto it. If we fully upgrade that plow and the tractor, we might be able to get away with it. It ain't going to be much. But when you got, well, when we're starting to get into these bigger fields, it'll mount up. Anyway, I'll see you once I've got this field planted. Nice, slow going, but we're getting there. If only this thing had the ability to take a front loader. I mean, why would a vineyard tractor be able to do that? Yeah, but it's the only thing that's missing. That it'll be like the perfect small tractor. Now, I was thinking that now that we've finished, we could... Oh, I think our buddy just finished too. I was like, oh, we'll just take it over there, but we don't actually need it till next month because we can't plant. So we'll just... fight with this. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Let's turn that off. I don't think we'll need to take that over just yet. So he just finished, right? Yes. So that should show stage 1 fertilization. Use the gator to bring the trailer over, because otherwise that poor little fella's going to just suffer under the stones. We'll park this here. Which one do I start with? I actually might start it with probably one of the smaller ones, because I've actually managed to catch up to this guy to the point where I'm gonna need him. I need to give him a little bit of a head start. So, all right, mate. Yeah. go. There's the wage payment. Let's just reset that. Good enough. Off you go. 4 meters. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic, isn't it? Hello, Polly. Are you home? Apparently he doesn't like the idea of me starting him on a project and gonna have a coffee. No, mate. I'm the boss here. Steering assist picked up. Cool. There we go. There we go. I was a little worried, not gonna lie. I think we'll just leave this here. What's the chances of being lucky enough to be able to hitch that with this? Because I know I've got the 3-point tray for it as well, which would work for it, but that's not attached right now. It just works. Ah, oh, brilliant. So, yeah, we've got one field completely reconditioned, planted with canola for next year. We'll get these ready for the extra stuff. What should we plant in them? That's actually a really, really, really good question. Well, I know we're doing wheat and barley. Do we do the big field wheat, 2 small barleys, or do we go big barley, 2 wheat? We'll just park you there. This'll do. And then we'll get out and have a walk around. So hopefully this tells me the size of this exact field here. This particular one, land area 4 hectare. It isn't going to tell me. Not this again. What's wrong in here? Something's gone wrong here. Alright, well, I might be doing some of this myself. Might be doing some of it myself. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this nowhere near as stressful episode as last time was. I mean, we may at the beginning of the AI revolt, so who knows? If you don't hear from me again, my workers have overthrown me and yeah, taken the island paradise for themselves. If not, we'll see you in the next episode, but till then, look after yourselves and take care.